My J-Man Movie Buzz for today. Welcome to my J-Man Movie Buzz for the year 2022. Here's some movies that I like to review. The first one is Love is Love is Love. This is directed by Eleanor Coppola. It's got Rosanna Arquette, Kathy Baker, Maya Kazan, Chris Messina, Sybil Shepherd, Joanne Whalley, and Rita Wilson. A charming series of stories about the ups and downs of life and love, says first showing. Love is Love is Love is three stories that explore love, commitment, and loyalty between couples and friends. And it's three stories. The first one is called Two for Dinner. A married couple temporarily living in two different locations are more separated than they think. The second one is called Sailing Lesson. A long married couple spends a day on a sailboat, rekindling their romance, and unexpected events arise. And the last one is called Late Lunch. A young woman who recently lost her mother gathers together a group of her mother's friends to share memories that there are surprising revelations. This is directed by Eleanor Coppola, who's Francis Ford Coppola's wife. That's Love is Love is Love. Next one is Queen Pins with Kristen Bell, Kirby Halbertis, Paul Waterhauser, Bebe Rexha, and Vince Vaughn. From the studio that brought you Bad Moms and Hustlers, Couponing Goes Criminal. A review says, a super fun film, hilarious. It's Miranda Curl, Hollywood News Source. Connie, Kristen Bell, and JoJo are BFF. Connie, Kristen Bell, and JoJo Kirby Halbertis are BFF housewives in suburban Phoenix who stumble upon a scheme to counterfeit coupons and create a $40 million cartel. When a SWAT team bursts their stash house, they find crates of assault rifles, high-end sports cars, and boxes of tampons stuffed with cash. Inspired by the true story of the largest counterfeit coupon caper in the history of the US, Queen Pins is the heat meets Superbad with the heart and adventure of Thelma and Louise. That's Queen Pins. The next one is called The Last Son with Sam Worthington, Colson Baker, Thomas Jane, and Heather Graham. An intense performance from audience favorite Sam Worthington adds to the heart-pounding intensity of this brilliant, brutal Wild West adventure. As Isaac LeMay, he plays a notorious outlaw who, haunted by a prophecy that he will be murdered by one of his own offspring, sets out on a terrible quest to end his bloodline. But when his oldest son, Cal, begins a killing spree of his own, the two are set on a collision course that will also include a U.S. Army officer and a posse of bounty hunters who are out to stop them both. Starring Sam Worthington, Avatar Hacksaw Ridge, Colson Baker, Bird Box, Midnight in the Switchgrass, Heather Graham, The Hangover, Wanda, and Thomas Jane, Run, Hide, Fight, TV Sticks, Fans. That's The Last Son. Next one is called I Am Mortal. And in an immortal world, to truly live, you have to fight to die. If you could have immortality, what would you be willing to give up? Your free will, your free thought. It is the year 2020. It is the year 2000 and it is the year 2035. The human race has achieved immortality through genetic engineering, all made possible by one man, the pilot, Sean Gunn, Guardians of the Galaxy, the Suicide Squad. His creation of the gift vaccine has eliminated war, violence, and crime, as well as eradicating certain emotions and personal choices the pilot deems archaic. A small band of rebels begin to question the cost of their near-perfect world. Can you really live if you know you're going? Can you really live if you know you're never going to die? They recruit Lagos, a young man days away from receiving the gift, who shares their suspicions of the pilot's world to derail efforts of overthrowing the status quo. The pilot sends a spy to infiltrate the group, threatening their fight to reclaim their free will, including their right to die. That's I Am Mortal. Next one is The Mitchells versus the Machines. From the humans that brought you Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and Lego Movie. The best animated movie of the year, says David Fear, Rolling Stone. An old school father and his plugged-in filmmaker daughter struggle to relate as their family embarks on a road trip to her new college. Their drive is interrupted by a machine apocalypse that threatens to tear these unlikely heroes apart unless they can find a way to join forces and save humanity. The special features on this one is how a group of passionate weirdos made a big animated movie, how to make sock puppets, how to make Katie face cupcakes, Katie's Cabinet of Forgotten Wonders. Next one is Midnight in the Switchgrass. From the producer of The Irishman, Megan Fox, Bruce Willis, Lucas Haas, Emile Hirsch, and Machine Gun Kelly, Midnight in the Switchgrass. Based on the true story of the truck stop killer. To catch a killer, she must become his prey. A review is an evanescent little crime porn, snuff thriller, potboiler, says Variety. Bruce Willis and Megan Fox lead a powerful cast, including Emile Hirsch, in this gritty and intense crime thriller based on the true story of the truck stop killer. While in Florida on another case, FBI agents Helter, Willis, and Lombardo, Fox, cross paths with state cop Crawford, Hirsch, who is investigating a string of female murders that appear to be related. Lombardo and Crawford team up for an undercover sting, but it goes horribly wrong, plunging Lombardo into grave danger and pitting Crawford against a serial killer in a twisted game of cat and mouse. That's Midnight in the Switchgrass. This one is called Henchmen. Thomas Middleditch, James Marston, Rosario Dawson, Arthur Molina, Will Sasso, Nathan Fillion, Rob Riggle, James Bukowski, Craig Robinson, and Bobcat Goldthwait. Proudly serving evil from 9 to 5. In a world of supervillains, evil schemes, and global domination, someone has to take out the trash. Welcome to the world of henchmen, third class. When a fresh-faced new recruit joins the Union of Evil, he is assigned to a motley crew of blue-collar workers led by fallen henchman Hank, But when the kid accidentally steals the supervillain's ultimate weapon, Hank must break his risk-nothing code to save the boy he's befriended, even if it means becoming the one thing he's always avoided being, a hero. That's Henchman. This one is Halloween Kills, extended cut. Also includes theatrical version. Includes 2 versions of the movie, theatrical and extended with alternate ending. The Halloween night when Michael Myers returned isn't over yet. Michael manages to free himself from Laurie Strode's, Jamie Lee Curtis, trap to resume his ritual bloodbath. As Laurie fights for her life from injuries from her last encounter with Michael, she inspires her daughter Karen, Judy Greer, granddaughter Allison, Andy Mattak, and all of Haddonfield to rise up against the unstoppable monster. The vigilante mob then sets out to hunt Michael down once and for all. Evil dies tonight. The special features are Gabriel, deleted and extended scenes, The Kill Team, Strode Family Values, 1978 Transformations, Kill Count, feature commentary with director, co-writer David Gordon Green and stars Jamie Lee Curtis and Judy Greer. That's Halloween Kills. The second last one is The Obscure Life of the Grand Duke of Corsica with Timothy Spall and Peter Stormare. Money can't buy you everything except immortality. The reviews say forever intriguing, The Guardian. Eccentric and a little bonkers, The People's Movies. A true crowd pleaser from start to finish, says MovieWeb. A cantankerous and brilliant architect, Alfred Roth embarks upon a highly unusual commission for an eccentric billionaire in Malta who calls himself the Grand Duke of Corsica. Alfred, who is well known for his no-nonsense approach to work and to life, gets to know the Grand Duke better. The two men find common ground upon which to complete the job. When a deadly malaria epidemic sweeps Malta, that results in panic and chaos, Alfred remains to finish the job he started, a job that will eventually change the course of his life. That's the obscure life of the Grand Duke of Corsica. And the last one for today is Castle Falls. Get the cash, get out alive. Dolph Lundgren and Scott Adkins. Hollywood tough guys, Scott Adkins and Dolph Lundgren, star in this tense action thriller from the producer of Universal Soldier. After decades of neglect, Castle Heights Hospital has been packed with dynamite and is ready to be demolished. However, no one knows that a gang leader, now in prison, hid $3 million of stolen cash inside the abandoned building. Now, 3 desperate parties want the money. An ex-fighter working as part of the demolition crew, a prison guard struggling to pay his daughter's medical bills, and a ruthless gang who claim they're the rightful owners of the stash. The charges are set and the castle will fall, but who will find the cash and will they get out alive? That's Castle Falls. That's all my 2020 movies so far. I'm the J-Man saying bye.